Hi, I'm Budget Tan, co-editor of Sound.
Hi, I'm Carrie Slook. I'm the co-editor for Sound.
Sound is the first comic book anthology published by Difference Engine, and it contains 13 stories that all started with a simple theme or story prompt of sound. The book has stories made by creators from Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and the Philippines.
So when I started reading through the 103 stories, I think I was really excited to see work by both creators who were starting out in making comics and who also had a lot of experience. Seeing what they would do with the team in terms of visuals and stories, and also getting to discover new artists that I'd never heard of before. There are stories that are very concerned with family relationships. There are a lot of stories that deal with language and language barriers. And there are plenty of stories that are about characters trying to figure out their place in society, whether that's in relation to religion or gender or other markers of culture.
I think there's nothing like this feeling of picking up a comic book, opening it, and making the reader say, "Hey, I know that place. I grew up here." Or he's wearing the same clothes I'm wearing. Or he also commutes in a tuk-tuk, a tricycle, a jeepney. He also rides the MRT when it's really, really full and packed. Which is a long-winded way of saying that representation matters. It's so easy to open up a comic book, see superheroes flying through New York and imagine yourself in that same setting. But it doesn't resonate as much when you read a story that's set where you're from. And in the case of Sound, what makes it even more amazing, like what I said earlier, was that even though the story being told is in another country, that it makes me realize, hey, that's the same thing that's happening to me in my country. And it just makes it feel like, we're all living in the same place or setting. And it just makes us feel like we're one community. It just filled me with so much joy to see the talent that's in the book, that it made me feel surprised to see how much we have in common with each other. So I am excited for other readers to pick up this book, and I do hope they discover the same things that I saw, if not more, and that it would encourage them to reach out and see what are other comic books coming from countries in the region. And more importantly, as I said earlier, that it will inspire them to start making their own stories.